All right, so we are back with Helene Cronin, and now we're gonna have some fun. This,
Oh
these,
no.
these are my fun segments.
All right.
I always say check out an episode to everybody, and you can always tell who has and who hasn't. And I know you watched the Brie one, so perhaps you've seen the having fun segments. Uh, this is typically just 4 or 5 segments, so you usually go pretty quick. The first one is called Mount Rushmore. And
Hmm.
so basically, you have to give your Mount Rushmore of songwriters. Who do you think are the best 4 songwriters um, ever? So essentially, you're putting them up on Mount Rushmore. No honorable
Yeah.
mentions.
I think Lori McKenna is one of them. Uh, Sh- Shane McAnally in Nashville.
Hmm.
My friend Scott Sean White. Um,
One
I
more.
don't. Travis Meadows.
Wow, what a great one! I love Travis Meadows. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yes, I love Travis.
He's one of the ones that made me not be afraid to tell the truth. Because man, you listen to Killing Uncle Buzzy,
Yes,
and that is as raw as it gets. And I just went, okay, I'd like to be a female Travis.
yes. Okay, I
Yes.
see it now. Yeah, I love that. Okay, good answers, man. Wow. Okay, so the next segment is called "What the Heck." So this is basically you have to turn your filter off, right? So whatever enters your brain, you have to speak it. All right. And I'm just going to give you 5 rapid fire questions, and whatever you think has to be said. All right. What
Okay.
do you think was the best thing before sliced bread?
Peanut butter.
I'm not sure that was. Well, maybe it was. Why
I
doesn't
don't know. I'm just
what
thinking of
what
stuff I like.
why doesn't McDonald's serve hot dogs?
They already have kind of a meat mixture that's not really meat.
The
So
face she just made. Oh my gosh. All right. If
I'm not sure they even serve hamburgers, honestly. So
usually I edit out silence, there's no way I'm editing that silence out. There's no way. All right. Okay. If a penguin walked into your room right now wearing a sombrero, why is he there and what is he doing?
he's on vacation from Key West. I don't know.
Oh, he's stowed away in your luggage.
He's stowed away.
What
Yes.
in the world was a penguin
Oh,
doing in Key West?
I don't know. Well, the sombrero. He's got a sun hat on
They
to
have
shade.
sombreros in Key West. I thought that was a Mexico
They
thing.
have, yeah, they have a lot in Key West. I don't know. I'm terrible at that kind of stuff.
All
Obviously,
right. Number 4. What was your most awkward moment on stage?
spilling a drink,
So you
which I
never.
have done more than once. Yes, like going to grab a capo and I knock my drink or water over, and people jump up. People jump up to try to help you clean it up, and that it's embarrassing.
So are you
I
like?
have
Are you
klutzy.
spraying the audience with this drink? Is it
Well,
like
no,
a
it's like
Gallagher
just knock
concert?
off. I don't know. I've done it at Poor David's Pub where I'll just reach over and bam, it's gone. And it just that stage has seen a lot of spillage. I'll just say that.
A lot of spillage.
But people jump up with napkins and then they're trying to help you. And you're just like, can we just let me just disappear for a minute?
All right, last one, number 5. On average, remember this is an average. How many times a week do you hurt yourself attempting to dance in the shower?
Oh, never.
Never. So it's a 0 average.
Zero average.
Okay, so
I
you,
don't dance. I
but
sing in the shower. I don't dance.
sing but not dance. That's
Yeah.
good advice from Helene Cronin.
Yes.
All right, that
Well, I
was
don't dance, period. I think I'm always behind the guitar. I'm not a dancer.
that's the smart move. Yeah, dancing is man. There's just no there's no payoff for it,
Mm-mm.
right? Like even if you do well, people just you're just like wallpaper. You're gonna blend in. But if you do badly,
Never.
everybody's gonna know, right? So like,
Yes.
there's no payoff to dancing ever.
Nope.
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 All right,
Not my forte.
that was what the heck. Next segment is called One Artist, and this is pretty simple. Basically, you can name one artist that you want the entire world to know about. Who is that one artist?
Oh gosh.
Somebody who's underappreciated, underheralded.
Uh, Janelle Arthur.
Okay.
She's a friend of mine in Nashville who has a beautiful, pristine voice. I write with her. She's a dear friend. Um, and I think she deserves stardom. So she's had a publishing deal. She's been on The Voice or one of those shows, or I can't remember, Idol maybe. But I'll just say her because I think the world of her.
I have a selfish reason for asking that when I'm always trying to learn about new artists, and I figured that's a great way to do it. Let's ask artists about the artists they love. You know what I mean?
Well, I would have said Scott, but I already talked about him, and I heard Bree say the Wilder Blues, so I couldn't steal hers.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, her answer was great, and I agree with that
Yes, because it's so
100%.
true.
Yeah, very, very much
Yeah.
so.
I have
I
so many friends in Nashville who are just like, they're just stars. They're just mega talented. And there's just so many of them. It's,
I think
you know,
right now mine would be if I were to answer that, and somebody asked me to answer it on in comments, I would say Maggie Antone. And I
hmm,
know a lot of folks haven't heard that name yet, but it's coming. You guys are all going to hear that name very, very shortly.
no good.
She has an album called Rhinestoned that's just
Hmm,
amazing. I love it.
wow.
But yeah, y'all be ready for that name. All right, next segment is wish list. This is kind of like your own wish list, somewhere that you've never played that you'd like to play, or somebody you would love to co-write with, or an artist you'd like to open for. What's on your wish list?
I would love to play the Ryman, the old church Ryman sometime. Um, and I feel like I would fit well on that stage. I have um, co-writers. I would like to write with Tom Douglas someday. I don't know if you know him.
Of
He
course,
wrote
yeah.
House That Built Me and um, not Little Past Little Rock. Here I'm on a roll here, and Little Rock was his big hit. Um, and then what was the other one?
No, just it's
Wish-
open ended. Whatever your wish list is,
Yeah,
like whatever your goals are, essentially.
yeah. And I'd love to open for somebody like Mary Gaucher. She has really strong following. In fact, people have they said you're kind of a combination between Mary Gaucher and Laurie McKenna, and I think that's an interesting comparison. Not that I need to be compared, but I feel like her people would like what I do. So that would be an opening slot. That would be cool.
Very, very cool. All right, last segment. This one is called "Who Do You Think You Are?" So, who is Helene Cronin?
Woo! Helene Cronin is a shy girl who's grown up thinking that she didn't have anything to say and couldn't think and didn't have original thoughts. And she's grown into a grown woman who has a lot to say, who has a lot of wisdom to share, and has a lot of good friends to write with, and who has a life that's beyond anything that she ever dreamed back when she was first picking up a guitar at 12.
Awesome stuff. So, what's on the agenda for 2025 for Helene Cronin? You got the record. What else is coming?
Um, I'm playing a bunch more in new venues in Texas. I'm playing Dozy Doe, opening for Bree next week. No, opening for her at Main Street Crossing in Tomball, and then I play Dozy Doe with Scott the next day. Playing Redbird in New Braunfels. Playing Atlanta for the first time for a house concert. I've got somebody in Iowa trying to book me. Just continuing, just continuing to get my name out there. I'm trying to gig more.
And so, yeah, you getting your name out there. Where would you send people to follow you?
To my website, helenecronin.com, and it's I don't know if that's going to be on the screen, but
There is a
HEL.
at Helene Cronin Music is on the screen right now, and we'll make sure
Okay.
that the website is in the description below as well.
Yeah, and I keep my shows and events page very much up to date. But I am getting around a lot more this year, and just looking forward to seeing some new parts of the country and meeting new people.
And there's lots of merch on there too, and that's a great way to
Yes.
support an artist is by
Yeah.
buying their merch and looking awesome. You can buy her music there, and she has lots of apparel as well that you can buy,
Yeah. I have a
including
brand
one.
new T-shirt.
I love the Humankind the T-shirt. You guys should get you
That's
one of them.
brand new.
Yeah, I love that one.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, HeleneCronin.com. It'll be in the description below. Follow her everywhere at Helene Cronin Music. And Helene, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. I should also say Helene Cronin Music is Facebook and Instagram. Just add the music on the end. Chris, it's been a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you for the thoughtful questions and making me get out of my box a little bit and
Well, I think you did great. So
think about penguins.